All right, we're at Iron Mountain Gap, and we're headed to, what's the gap we're headed to? Indian Grave Gap, and we're going southbound today. We got about 12 or 13 miles, I believe. It's probably in the 50s, it's sunny, no clouds. We've got an extra hiker with us to keep us moving, named Carson. I'm sure he'll do a good job making sure that we don't get lazy. So here we are, off like a herd of turtles. The 31st of May, Friday. It feels like probably about the 1st of April in South Carolina. It's about the 1st of June up here. So it's a nice cool morning. About 9:30. My vehicle's parked at the other end, so when we get down there, we'll be ready to come back up here to pick up Don's car. So, starting out with a little downhill. It's always fun.
Our first view of the day.
Do you recognize any of those places, those farms down there?
Oh, Sparrow's house is back down in there somewhere.
Isn't it? Let's see. That could be Jones Tomato Farms.
All right, we've gone about 3 miles, hour and a half. So we're doing our 2 miles an hour still. We stopped and gave a little trail magic to some other northbounders that we'd met. So we're at the Cherry Gap Shelter. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a little break. So anyway, pretty morning. Weather's great. The hikers we met said it was cold on Unaka Mountain last night where they camped. Probably got down in the 40s, I guess. All right, we'll check in a little bit. We've been gone about an hour and a half. We've been climbing up Unaka Mountain, and up on top of Unaka we get into this evergreen hemlock forest. It's a great camp spot here with a fire ring. It'd be a beautiful place to camp. The trail goes right across. We're not quite to the summit, but we've come into the evergreen area, and it's definitely a little cooler up here than it has been. For the rest of the hike, we can tell a temperature difference. So it's gorgeous. But we're not quite to the official top, so we're still climbing slightly, I think, but I think we're virtually up. up there. So we'll probably take a little break up here when we get to the summit. Well, this is what it's looking like on top of Unaka. It's about 5 to 1. And we're about 6 miles in to our day. We got about 6 to go. So,
Oh, this is like a magical forest in here. Oh my goodness. Look at this.
all right, we're at the summit of Unaka Mountain, and this is what it looks like. It's a treed summit. It's a hemlock forest, and it's got, they call it the Emerald Forest. It looks like an enchanted forest to me, but it's really pretty. Great place for a stop. Got a nice day. Temperatures are probably in the 60s up here, I would imagine. And we're had a little bite to eat.
Yummy.
And taking some bathroom breaks and stuff, but it's real nice in here. You plenty of spots to camp. Soft ground, but from here we'll be headed toward Beauty Spot. Another that'll be an open where we can see out maybe 360 degrees. I'm not sure, but anyway, we're getting ready to get back on the hike here in a second. We got the pace car with us. We've got him fueled up. We got to keep the pace car fueled or he'll sputter. We got Sparrow wandering in the woods. We're hoping she can find her way back. go Sparrow and Trickle. We've left our break up at the top of Unaka Mountain in the Emerald Forest, and we're heading down the mountain now on the back side. Going southbound today. So we're heading back to where my vehicle is at Indian Grave Gap. Still, we got about 5 miles left today. So we were doing about right at 12, I believe 11.9. So it's been a nice hike. That was a beautiful scene up there at the top. We still have a real nice highlight coming up called Beauty Spot. So we'll be showing you that here shortly. Right now we're just walking through this lush greenness. We've had a stretch of just beautiful weather. It's like fall weather up here as far as the temps go. Very cool and crisp air. So of course as we drop down elevation it'll be a little bit warmer, but I mean the highs down in the valleys is in the low 70s, 72, 73. So it's about 10 degrees cooler than it is at home right now on the highs and the lows. And as you go up in elevation, that'll drop a little bit more, maybe 5 or 6 degrees. So anyway, it's been nice and cool for hiking and any outdoor activity really. Maybe not swimming, especially up here with these cold rivers, but anyway, we're making our way down. We'll probably have another climb or two. But Beauty Spot's supposed to be a nice view, so we'll show you some pictures from there. All right, guys, talk to you later.
We came down to Beauty Spot Gap. Up in there, that's Unaka Mountain. That's where we were in that Emerald Forest. That's what we called it. Enchanted Forest up in there. So now we're coming up through this meadow. And lots of wildflowers mixed in with the blackberry bushes. It's really pretty. And then here's the trail. Coming up right along the edge of the woods here. Beautiful. Where we've come from, and this is where we're going, up to Beauty Spot. Okay, we're on top of, we're at Beauty Spot.
So that's Irwin. Hickory would be before this one.
I think that's Irwin down there. So we're walking southbound today. So lots of flat out that way.
What's beyond that? Is that Johnson City out there?
And then in front of us, and then there's some more views over here. All right, we're coming off the Beauty Spot here with this nice view as we're coming down. We got like 2.4 miles, I think, to get to the truck, and then back to Donna's house, Sparrow's house. So beautiful. It's just beautiful out here. That's why they call it the Blue Ridge.
It's about 4:45. So we're coming into Indian Grave Gap where I left my vehicle this morning, and had a great hike, beautiful hike today over Unaka Mountain and Beauty Spot. So we got some good scenery today, but I can see the parking lot right here in front of us. So we're wrapping up our hike. About, I think it was right at 11.9, 12 miles. So anyway, we're glad to be back, and we'll check in soon. Talk to you later.